In the comments, followers flooded the couple with congratulatory messages. One Instagram user declared, "What a huge deal, congrats." Another exclaimed, "Congratulations, Zach." Someone else echoed, "Wait to go and well-deserved, Zach." A different Instagram follower wrote, "They picked the right guy. He has the heart, grit, passion, and energy." Meanwhile, yet another fan commented, "Congratulations. I've been watching LLBW since the start and I'm so happy for him and your whole family. That's incredible to see someone with so much potential and love for every aspect of da. Can't wait to hear about it on your podcast. You're both so inspirational." X. In February 2024, Zach and Tori announced their exit from Little People, Big World after season 25. The show has not returned to TLC since. Zach and Tori have been married since 2015 and share 3 children, Jackson, 8, Lila, 5, and Josiah, 2. Little People, Big World stars. Tori and Zach Roloff are raising 1 fur baby with 3 kids. They have had a pet, Murphy, with them for several years. LPBW fans love to get every new detail of their adorable family member. Tori often worries fans about the health of her pet. Previously, she told her followers that Murphy was getting older. She noticed the gray hair on his body, which made everyone sad. Fans were sad to learn that Tori and Zach's dog was growing old. They know that fur babies don't have a long life. Hence, Murphy, too, may leave the Roloff couple soon. Recently, Tori shocked everyone after she opened up about her dog's health. Why did she take him to the pet? Is he fine now? What happened to him? Keep on reading to learn everything about Murphy's health. LPBW star Tori Roloff loves sharing new details on Murphy. She often records his fun moments with her kids. Recently, the TLC star uploaded a video of her fur baby playing in the snow. Tori shared several photos of her kids playing in the first snow. She also shared how much their dog loved the new weather. However, viewers were unhappy with Tori's decision and called her out for risking her pet's life. They reminded her that snow is harmful to the pets. Tori uploaded a happy picture of Murphy to explain that he was built for that weather. She expressed how hard it was to bring the dog back into the house as he was so happy out there. Moreover, she loved to see that it looked like a puppy again. She shocked everyone after she took him to a hospital. Little People Big World star Tori Roloff often shares adorable updates on her pet, Murphy. She loves to share his wholesome moments with her followers. However, the LBPW star left everyone in disbelief after she opened up about his health. Recently, Tori uploaded a video of her pet sitting in a car's passenger seat. She recorded him before sharing his health update. She explained how Murphy woke the whole house up because he was unwell. The reality TV star noted that he ate something he shouldn't have and ended up at the vet. Tori was a bit disappointed with her fur baby for stressing everyone, only because he ate something he shouldn't have. Fans know how tough it is to rush your pets to the vet. They often get extremely sick or face many issues. Hence, the entire family must be stressed out for Murphy's health. Later, Tori revealed that her pet was back in good spirits after a treatment. He has returned home after a short treatment. The reality TV star explained that her pet often does things he isn't supposed to. Tori and Zach were hoping that it wasn't something serious. Moreover, the former was grateful to the veterinarian for giving his treatment without an appointment. Fans were happy that Murphy had returned home with no complications. Further, they were hopeful of seeing him in good health. From the beginning, those who have been watching TLC's Little People, Big World practically watched the Roloff kids grow up on screen through the years. Now that Amy and Matt's children are adults and have families of their own, viewers are as invested as ever in their well-being, especially that of Zach Roloff. Zach married Tori Roloff in July 2015, and they currently have 3 children together. Jackson, born May 2017, Lila, born November 2019, and Josiah, born April 2022. Like Zach, all 3 of their kids were born with achondroplasia, the most common form of short-limbed dwarfism. However, their middle child, Lila, has some additional health-related conditions. Lila currently appears to be doing fine, but she's faced her fair share of health struggles. In addition to having achondroplasia, Lila also has strabismus, a condition where the eyes point in different directions. She currently wears glasses to help treat her condition. Lila also had difficulty hearing at one point. In February 2023, Tori expressed concerns about Lila's hearing after she failed a hearing exam at the doctor's office. They were worried that she has water behind her ears and that she maybe couldn't hear us, Tori said on social media at the time, adding, "There's a possibility that it could be contributing to her delay in speech." Fortunately, Tori shared an update shortly after that showed that Lila's hearing had not been compromised and it had just been a fluke dot. But that's not the only health scare that Zach and Tori have had with Lila. During season 21 of Little People, Big World, the doting parents were concerned that Lila might have hydrocephalus, or a buildup of fluid inside the brain. However, they later received word that Lila did not have hydrocephalus. Zach, however, does have this condition, which is most commonly treated with the insertion of a drainage system called a shunt. The reality TV star first got his shunt installed at just 16 months old. In 2006, he underwent corrective surgery for the device. For years, he continued to have terrible migraines, but wasn't sure what caused them. During the season 25 premiere of Little People, Big World, Zach had to undergo emergency surgery to have his shunt replaced after waking up with a debilitating headache and then starting to vomit. Upon arriving at the hospital, he learned that his shunt had 2 cracks in it. Zach said during an April 2024 episode of LPBW that after sleep study, Lila's test came back and she has a moderate form of sleep apnea. Tori said that they hope the sleep apnea will go away after Lila gets her tonsils taken out. According to the National Institute of Health, sleep apnea is a condition where a person's breathing stops and starts during their sleep. The most common form of sleep apnea happens because a person's airway keeps getting blocked while they are sleeping. Tori Roloff is discussing her and husband Zach's future on TLC's Little People, Big World. During a Quanda session on Instagram, the 31-year-old reality star was asked how much longer she plans to be on television. "I think our time is definitely coming to a close, but we're trying to enjoy it while it's here," Tori posted. Giving a reason for their possible departure, the mother of 3 added that it would be because of all the misconceptions people have of us and our family because they only get to see what TLC shows them. Zach has been on Little People, Big World since 2006 and is the only child of Matt and Amy Roloff who is still on the series. His sister, Molly, and his brothers, Jacob and Jeremy Roloff, were part of the show when it first started but have since exited. In recent seasons, there has been some tension between Zach and Matt over the family farm. Earlier this year, E.T. spoke with the father-son duo about the status of their relationship. "I would say that the status of the relationship, if I had to summarize it, it's on the right path," Matt said. "We've had some setbacks in recent years. We've shared all of those on the upcoming season and before. Our real life is always a little bit ahead of when things are released. But we're definitely working." Zach seemed less optimistic when asked about the nature of his relationship with his father. "It's still pretty tough, yeah, it's a tough situation," he admitted. "I think a lot has happened. It's gonna take a long time. I don't think responsibility has been taken, but again, we're just raising our family." Tori Roloff from Little People, Big World is sharing the reason why she believes that her husband's late grandfather, Ronald Roloff, is now in heaven. Even though Tori may be upset with Matt Roloff, she made sure to send out love after the major loss. Fans and the Roloff family are now mourning the loss of the patriarch. Tori has had a rough Little People, Big World season. Between constantly being attacked for her parenting skills and her husband's falling out with Matt, she can't seem to catch a break. Tori has been open about the last year, revealing that it was hard to leave dreams of owning Roloff Farms behind. However, she is happy to make her own life with her husband in Battleground, Washington. She and her spouse, Zach Roloff, recently moved out of the state, but the couple will soon need to come back to Oregon to honor Zach's grandfather, who passed away this week. Tori took to her Instagram stories on Monday to pay tribute to Ronald, who was a legend within the Roloff family. The mother of 3 posted a loving throwback of her son, Jackson Roloff, with "Papa, Ronald," noting that she was confident he made it into heaven. Tori wrote that she knew Ronald met Jesus, but acknowledged that it was extremely hard to process the devastating news and deal with her grief. Tori went on to ask followers for prayers, especially for Ronald's wife, Tori Roloff. Tori ended her note by saying that she knows he made it home to heaven and left quite a legacy behind. Matt revealed in a moving statement via his own Instagram that his father had passed away in his sleep on Monday. Ronald was 84 years old. The patriarch had been fighting CLL blood cancer. Ronald went through chemo for weeks, with Matt reporting that his numbers had improved. He just recently posted a lovely photo of his parents visiting with him at his winter home in Arizona. Ronald left behind 10 grandchildren, 10 great-grandchildren, 3 children, and a devoted wife. Little people. Big World fans are sad to hear the news of the family's loss, but know that the Roloffs will come together to celebrate Ronald's remarkable life. Tori did not give any details to her followers about when or where the services will be held. Thankfully, Matt, Peggy, and some of the grandchildren were by Ronald's side when he passed away. It was revealed that they all recited his favorite Bible verses to give him extra comfort. On May 17, 2022, Season 23 of Little People, Big World kicks off on TLC. The newest season comes on the heels of Amy Roloff and Chris Marrick's wedding, a new baby on the way for Zach and Tori, and ongoing drama related to Roloff Farms. Fans of the long-running series are eager to see what's next for the reality TV family, and viewers recently got their first sneak peek when the Season 23 trailer dropped. There were a ton of teasers packed into the Little People, Big World Season 23 trailer, which rolled out on April 21st. Quick snippets at the beginning show Lila celebrating her second birthday, Amy and Chris rocking matching Christmas pajamas, and Corinne jogging with Matt in some sort of jogging wheelchair. Looks like Zach's family also endures a tense meeting with Matt and Corinne, which has to do with Zach's decision not to purchase part of Roloff Farms. "The temperature is still pretty high between my dad and me and Corinne," Zach tells the camera in the trailer. "After the farm deal fell apart, there's been some tension between us," Matt echoes. Tori agrees that their meeting was more than a little awkward. "I was extremely uncomfortable. I just didn't want to be there, at all." Meanwhile, it looks like Amy and Chris fly out to Arizona, courtesy of 2 airline tickets gifted to them by Matt and Corinne. "I still struggle with the fact that being married to someone for so long and to now hang out with my ex and his girlfriend," she reveals. "It's just too much history for me." Season 23 will also cover Jackson's surgery for his bowed legs, as well as a fire that broke out in the chicken barn in January 2022. Another major plot point was hinted at in the Season 23 trailer. Big changes are coming to Roloff Farms. "I've been going back and forth about what exactly to do with the north side of the farm," Matt explains. "This process has been filled with some emotions and angst. But now I've got this new plan. If it plays out the way I hope it does, I think life on the farm is going to change forever." As Matt shows Amy and Chris his plans for the farm, a fed-up Amy declares that she has to leave. "If the kids decide they want to hate me for this, there's nothing I can do about it," Matt says. Although we do know that Zach and Tori in October 2021, it looks like viewers will just have to wait and see how exactly that all plays out during the upcoming season. Fans of Little People, Big World have expressed worry for Zach Roloff in the past when he opened up about health issues related to living with dwarfism. Now there are rumors about Zach having cancer, and those same concerns have ramped up again big time. But regardless of where these rumors came from, is there any truth to them? Zach has achondroplasia dwarfism, which affects bone growth and can lead to bowed legs, obesity, and delayed motor development. For most of Zach's childhood, he excelled at sports, primarily soccer, and has lived his entire life with this particular kind of dwarfism. But in the past, Zach has had to have back surgery and go through leg strengthening, so his health problems have been an issue over the years. Zach has not come out to say he has cancer of any kind, despite the rumors. It's not even clear where the rumors stem from, but somehow, fans are convinced there is something serious going on with Zach's health. While it's no secret that he has had health problems on and off, a cancer diagnosis does not seem to be one of them. On Little People, Big World, Zach was diagnosed with a degenerative disc disease which has caused his spinal canal to get smaller. Although it is likely in relation to his dwarfism, Zach doesn't have cancer. At least he hasn't revealed it to anyone yet, and his wife, Tori Roloff, hasn't mentioned an official cancer diagnosis either. Although Zach's health does often come up on the show, in March 2021, Tori revealed on Instagram that she had her own struggles when she suffered a miscarriage. Together, she and Zach have 2 children, but sadly lost the baby who would have been their third when Tori was 6 weeks pregnant. Tori shared on Instagram that she had never felt so sad, angry, and scared in a single moment when she found out they had lost the baby. Before that, Little People, Big World viewers saw Tori and Zach lose their dog Sully when he died of liver cancer. Sully was just 3 years old at the time, and both Zach and Tori felt the loss hard. After the episode aired, which showed Zach and Tori saying goodbye to their dog, Tori wrote on Instagram that she had envisioned their son, Jackson, growing up with Sully at his side. Because both of Tori and Zach's kids were born with dwarfism, Tori has talked about her worries over potential health problems they could face in the future, much like Zach and even his parents have. Back in season 21, when it seemed like their daughter Lila was in pain with something more serious than a stomach bug, Tori admitted to being more concerned for her kids than she would be if they were average height. "Raising 2 kids with dwarfism, you always have this background of what could be wrong," she said at the time. "And I am a little more hypersensitive when it comes to making sure my kids have proper medical care." The TLC show Little People, Big World has featured the Roloff family and their family farm in Oregon's Helvetia area for over 20 seasons, and viewers have not yet become bored with their farm shenanigans and family strife. It's hard to believe that all 4 of the Roloff children are now all grown up and have married their significant others. And the oldest twins, Zach and Jeremy, both have small children. Even though Matt and Amy Roloff have divorced and some of their children are no longer participating in the reality series Little People, Big World just keeps on going. The show first aired in 2006, and despite behind-the-scenes issues, including an allegation made last year by Jacob Roloff that he had been molested as a child by a producer on the show, it will be returning for season 22. Fans of the series were quite sad to hear about the demise of Matt and Amy Roloff's marriage. However, viewers did watch as the 2 of them tried to navigate the waters after divorcing, and even though it hasn't been smooth sailing, they're powering through. Recently, Tori and Zach Roloff publicly announced some rather devastating news, and fans wonder if it happened during season 22 of Little People Big World. Will she and her husband talk about it on camera? The new season will for sure be filled with ups and downs as they navigate the COVID-19 pandemic in quarantine with the rest of the country. On March 13th, Tori took to her Instagram to announce the heartbreaking news that she had suffered a miscarriage. The 30-year-old posted a photo with cross-stitch that illustrated her, Zach, 15-month-old Lila Ray, and 3-year-old Jackson Kyle, beside a depiction of Jesus holding the baby they lost. Under the creation sat a positive pregnancy test. Tori captioned the photo with, "We were so excited when we found out we were expecting baby number 3, and we couldn't wait to share. We went in for our first ultrasound at 8 weeks and found out that we lost our sweet baby 2 weeks earlier. I've honestly never felt loss like I did in that moment. I've never felt so sad, angry, and scared in a single moment. I had no symptoms of losing our sweet angel baby, and nothing could have prepared me for hearing our sweet baby was gone." She continued the lengthy post by saying, "Parents should never know the heartbreak of losing a child. I pray that we can all find peace, that our babies are waiting for us in heaven, and we will meet one day. I post this in hopes that it will touch just one mama and let them know you're not alone." Tori and Zach started shooting again for the new season of Little People Big World just days after they opened up about their pregnancy loss, so we assume the couple will discuss the miscarriage on season 22. We wish nothing but the best for Tori, Zach, and their family. We can't wait to see what's new with the Roloffs in the upcoming season. Zach and Tori Roloff welcomed their second child on November 19th, and the Little People Big World stars broke the fantastic news on social media, posting an adorable photo of the tiny baby girl, Lila Ray, on Instagram. Lila Ray Roloff, born on November 19th at 6:52 p.m., 8 pounds, 9 ounces, 18.5 inches long. Tori captioned a photo of the sleeping newborn, who was bundled in a floral blanket and rocking a sweet hair bow. Her older brother Jackson seemed just as excited as fans of the TLC series about the new arrival. Tori addressed the question on her Instagram story on Jan. 22. When a fan asked why she had opted to have a C-section, the mother of two responded saying that it was because Lila has dwarfism, and most likely,